photographs that's coming out. We don't know when it's coming out. It's coming out at some point, and then we're all very excited about it because it's in PTU, it's being tested, and we're going to get it, and we're going to enjoy it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to rinse it, we're going to dance on it, we're going to wear it like a shroud, and dance on our own grave, excavating our own corpse and animating it to the virtual music that Chris has provided. Hello, I am the master of the universe. So this is what we're looking at. This is what we're looking at. Don't tell me, right? Because you don't know what it's like to swallow the Silver Surfer, but I do. Tastes like gold. Tastes like the gold. The board sticks in your throat, but you're flying along. He's through your guts. He flies around inside you. The Silver Surfer riding on the gastric waves inside your own stomach. Right, what's he talking about? I don't know. I don't know, do I? What are you asking me for? I'm only the producer of the language from which I'm alienated. Don't ask me to explain it. I'm just working for the man. Right, okay, let's figure out what we're going to do. We've got a little pling. That means we can get in. This is Star Citizen. This is a game that's in early access, so don't blame me if it goes wrong. You know, it's pretty good. It's like, you know, realistic. Evoke Star Wars, and then you can ride around in it and do stuff. It's cool. You'll see. I'm just going to visit a location. I thought there was some buddies online, but obviously not. We all come on at different times, sometimes and sometimes, and times again. And times, my friends, slipped through the temporal knot. As it tightened, I saw their little faces dwindling into the distance. As the dark veil of night fell across their tousled hair, they turned their backs and were gone into the verse. It was on a different server to the one that I was on, and it was impossible for us to speak, because Discord was glitching like a bitching. So what we're doing now is we're just logging in. It takes a little bit of time sometimes. You have to drink a little bit of coffee just to get through it. But, you know, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. What's bad is this chair. Oh, my God. You know, I wish I had one of those fancy gaming chairs, but I don't. So I won't sit on that, because it doesn't exist. Not in this lifetime. Well, he'd always tried. He worked very hard his whole life to afford a gaming chair. Like the one that Dr. Disrespect has got. All red and black, like a comfy swastika. But no. Instead, he spawned at Grim Hex. So I've spawned at Grim Hex, so I'll let you in on the secret here. We've just arrived. I will welcome you now to Star Citizen 3.1. This is not the very latest patch, because that's in testing right now. But we leave the glorious yellow-faced Chris as he dances upon the silken dance floor of pure royal silk, the purple glinting beneath these flashing yellow shoes, as we welcome you to Star Citizen 3.1. Nice to see you in the PU. And here we are. We're waking up in Grim Hex right now, which is the location of choice. We look rather glorious in the corner there, like an orange beacon. But as we look around, we can see that the redness makes us busy. Oh, I can't relax in those Grim Hex rooms. That red makes me crazy. I'm pacing up and down all night. Memory foam never touched me. The memory foam cannot remember me because I never entered its head. Right, so look, there's a screen there which tells us that the atomic weight of Chris Roberts is way over what it should be. Now, this is a coat hanger. You can hang your human remains upon it and enter the wardrobe of death. Or you can step forward, pressing the green widget, and guess that you are in pod number 5, pod number 7, pod number 2. We're wrong by 3. It's your fault. You were always looking at me, telling me to say number 5, weren't you? Hey? Telling me to say number 5. You, glinting, greasy-faced monkey. You can look at me like that if you want. I'm looking you right back in the eyes. Look at you. I know where you live. You live in Wilmslow. Right, let's go. Let's get out of here. These guys are just mere pawns in a game of Eric Curran Davis's own design. I'll make all of them have their corkscrew haircuts if it kills me. I'm going to go back this way, because because I like to double back on myself like this. Oh, he's going this way. Oh, he's going that way. Doesn't matter what he does, the door reacts anyway. Look at that. Drive you mad, isn't it? Imagine the code that's been churned just to do that. It's funny, you run right up to them, they don't open. You walk past them at a distance of 5 yards and they welcome you with open widgets. I welcomed you with an open widget, but you spurned my thingamajig as if it was nothing more than a whatchamacallit. Right, let's go in here. And the lift is ready for this bozo. Oi, oi! Got your blue custodian, who do you think you are? Some sort of royalty, won't show your face. Don't show your face like this, son, or I'll have you. You know what I mean? That's right. You with your widget. That's right. I'll have you. I'll bloody have you, mate. I'll bloody have you. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. It's all going off in the lift. I started on him in the lift. He didn't know what to do. You're not from round here, are you, mate? This estate is mine. What you doing in my lift? Trying to blend in with the other masked characters. Here's Mr. BS. How you doing this morning, son? How's your life? Still slightly depressed about the fact you can't afford a spacesuit. One day I'll get out of here. I swear to it. I'm going to save up. I've got the boots. And I've got the haircut, but I'm saving up for the tubes. One day I'll get out of here. I'll get you, butler. Right, okay. After that strange reference to on the buses, we shall go onto the cutlasses. It's a little bit close, isn't it?
We have no available landing bays.
No.
Your request has been processed and your ship will be delivered in the next available hangar.
Okay.
Unfortunately, our automated system is unable to access that ship at this time.
That's quite annoying. Right, okay, well, we'll hang around with Mr.
Please
BS.
try again later, or select a different ship.
Well, what I'm going to say is this. Alright, this is what I'm going to say. Let's get a screenshot of this. Alright? Do you hear me? People are going to wonder what I'm doing. So close to the crotch of a man who never leaves the station. I was born here, and my father before me worked in Gimmicks, and his father before him worked in, you're not from round here, are you? Right, let's go. Let's get out of Wilmslow. Come on, man. Give me a ship. For a required exit from this Roman shell. Exit this Roman shell. Then you know you must leave the capital.
We have no available landing bays.
No.
Your request has been processed and your ship will be delivered in the next available hangar.
Yeah, but I want my ship now.
Our automated system is unable to access that ship at this.
Yeah, who's clogging up the pads? Let's go outside and find. Let's go and find them. Let's go and find them and berate them with extreme prejudice. Nobody tells me what to do. Least of all me. I don't know. You can spend your life telling the audience that you love them, but you know, we know you. We've known you for 16 years. We know. We know all about you, son. Hey, look at this. Let's jump in. Let's jump into the Aquila.
Delivered to the following landing pad.
Here he is. Look, the man of the hour. Let's see if we can get on here. Boom. All right, son. Taking me somewhere nice today? Yeah. Come on. Give me your dirty love. Let's go. Can you get me up? Get me up. Give me the lift that I require. Have I crashed the game? No. He's got a gold suit on. He must be concierge material. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Let's get you in the chat. Let's see who you are. Why does the chat sometimes not work just when you need to speak to a gentleman of concierge status? Let's give him the old salute. Yeah, that didn't work either. Come on. There we go. That first salute is always a little bit limp. Do you know what I mean? Yeah? I would like you to respect me like I respect you. There we go. Look, he's let me in. Sweet as a nut. Look at the golden gleaming of the man. He gleams like a very widget. He gleams like a golden crown. Look at the cargo that you hold before you. You're a man of great wealth. Only a man of fantastic. I will salute you again, because you are the man of my dreams. Look at you like a knight in golden armour, with your monocle glinting at me from a great upper-class height. Annoying. Some pleb accosted me on the platform, demanded to come aboard. I let him use the toilet facilities, and then I bid him farewell. I'm going to go in your toilet and I'm going to hide. And as soon as you're not expecting it, you forget about me, and then I'll pull my gun and blow your head off. You're the upper classes, and I am taking umbrage, even. What I'll do is I'm going to stay in this toilet until there's been a complete reworking. I can jump as well. Do you mind? I'm trying to do some space business. Right, what can I do? What can I do now? The problem I've got is that he's not going to leave this ship until I do. What I'm fancying doing is tea-leafing the whole kit and caboodle and legging it off into the stars like a Lanigan on the run. Yay! What do you reckon then? Shall we Lanigan? Shall we Lanigan? I say, young man, I'd really like to Lanigan. I'd love to bottle you, mate. Raycon. Oh, he's off. Look, he's off. He's off on a jolly. Has he just bought cargo? Hello. Why did you get in there, mate, and then get out again? He's T-posed. He's back. He's back like the lack in the linguistic gap. Come on. Just give me the I want your ship, man. I will kill you. I will. Given half a chance, I'll shoot you in the back. I'm a terrible piratical sort at the moment. It's absolutely awful. Right, but let's just jump in and let's go. Let's get in and let's take this bird for a spin. Since I can't get my ship, I might as well take yours. Now, as soon as I exit the area, I'm going to be in all sorts of barney, aren't I? Because
Welcome to Roberts Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
let's see if we can ease this off here. What I need is a view. View to a kill. Press left bracket to join. I don't know if I can do that right now. I'll join it. Did I do that? What have I done? Have I just crashed the game now? What have I done? Why? I'm just enjoying the fact that I'm going to steal your ship. What have I done? What have I done? Now I'm loading again. So I'm assuming that I've joined this game now. Ah! Now what do I do? I was just about to steal a ship from a concierge member. I was just about to perform a revolutionary action on the upper classes that hold us down and ridicule us with their exploitative, factorial indoctrinations. Now I can't even jump in here. I don't want to go to the hangar. I want to go to Crusader. Honestly, mate, you know, fair enough. I will play Star Marine with you. Absolutely, 100% I will. But right now, I feel I've got to make some money. I can't stand the thought I've got like 3,000 credits. It's driving me mad. I've got to get out there. I've got to make some dollars, man. I've got to try and rise up from the gutter. We're all of us in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. But basically, I want to I mean, I like Star Marine. Up to a point, you know. Up to the point where I get shot in the head, like repeatedly. That's when I stop liking it. Let's wake up in a piratical sense. We see through the door. We can see the ghosts of Marks waiting for us outside. Oh, do you really want to accept the exploitation and alienation which is from your fetishization of the commodity? Well, not really, but you know, what to do in a tiny canoe. I didn't even check where I was because this bozo put me off my noodles. I was in pod 1 and I could have said it, and you prevented me. You, Wilmslow boy, with your tied back hair and your less than convincing attire. Do you know that you're wearing the clothes of a man 10 years younger than you? Get some self-respect. You know what I mean? Stop shopping at a different age range. Shopping at Claire's Accessories when you should be shopping at Burton and Co. Right, let's get down here and fancy up the verse with a little bit of cutlery. I'd like a door that opens for me. Let's try this one over here. It's funny, isn't it? You press that button and then you end up going up this way like a fancy toucan. A toucan played that game. Oh, look, 54 frames though. Look how smooth. Look at the butter on that. Very nice. You want some butter on your bacon? Yes, I do. Now, let's go here at 37 frames a second. Never lasts, does it? It never lasts. Well, at least it's not too busy here, maybe. No concierge upper class twats hogging the landing pads. AO1. Now it seems to me that if there's any ship on AO1 at Grimmers, that you cannot spawn the Cutlass at all, because it always spawns at AO1. I don't know if that's the case. That's even true. But let's pretend it is true and get all angry about it. Look, it's early access game, you know, you can't complain about something that's not complainable. That's disclaimable. Who can complain about the disclaimable pain? Well, you took the medication. You're going to have to reel around like a narcotic fool. You're the one. Pressed against the glass. Like a snail who wishes to be first class. Right, let's go and get in. Find the tiny little thing and press F5 and hope that the ship wakes up. I'll tell you what, there's nothing so exciting as stealing somebody else's ship. Once you're able to steal ships in-game, that's when I become an interested little man. Because you can steal, once you can steal stuff, life becomes just a gay, mad world. You don't know.
Please visit again.
Yeah, you don't know what it's like to swallow the Silver Surfer. Been riding around. Some metallic shenanigans going on inside your very guts. Right, all I can hear is the whirring of a ship that wants to do this. That's a little bit calmer now, isn't it? Right, we've got 46 frames. It's unheard of. I don't know why that is. Rather good though, I'd say. Rather good. Let's have a look at you. So this is the Cutlass. Let's have a good look at it while we've got this frame rate. It might be nice to sort of see the manoeuvring. He's looking pretty good, yeah. Coming out of Grimhex like a boss. Look at those shadows. There he is, look. Now where he wants to go is actually to, we've just got, it seems a bit silly to have to do this, but you've got to actually set the planet that's next to you as a destination before you can actually fly to it. That's alright, I don't mind, the nav system needs work, we all know that, it's fine, it's in early access, it's not a problem. Just do this, We'll just jump in. Chris is a genius. He knows what he's doing. He's got it all part of the plan. It's all going to be fixed. Don't you worry your pretty little head. You don't know what it's like to swallow the Silver Surfer. Right, let's just ease it down. Ease it down, son. Don't get too excited. OM4 is waiting for you. Just about there. Now what we do, we go to OM4. While we're going there, we check our emails, because if we don't, we're going to get into all sorts of bother. Okay, fair enough. That's a bit annoying. Right, okay. Sometimes people get on your nerves, don't they? Do you know what I mean? What we're saying this, but then doing that. Right, now where's the blob? Where's the stain? What's going on in my brain? It's very nearly dark at the place that I need to get to, which I believe is these two blobs here. And I think it's the left-hand blob. And if we're quick, come on, we should get there before it gets dark. Come on, because I need some cash. Come on, because I need some cash. I'd like to get inside your corned beef hash. Oh baby, cook me those mashed potatoes. Don't leave me hanging on for your fries. Okay, let's see then. We're coming in. The double bump feels like it could give me the hump. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Just follow your nose. Look, this is the way it is, right? That's how it is. Yeah, you get me? You get me? Right. You don't know what it's like to swallow the Silver Surfer. You've never even tried. Open wide. You never tried to open wide. He kept his mouth tight shut. And the Silver Surfer came a knocking. He turned and showed him his butt. Right, let's keep going with this business, because we have undone the very curve of space-time itself. We've seen the smatterings and stainings that can occur when the sheets are left unfurled and form flags of different countries, of dreaming states that dream themselves to be free. Under the circus banner, the clowns all wept, for what they knew was merely their only transport, was actually a clown car that was falling apart with every rotation of the sad little tawdry wheels of circus as they rolled across the planet's surface. What the hey? Who's this bozo? Oh, it's a damaged cutlass coming my way. Mr. Firehawk himself. Yeah, I'm going to call myself Firehawk, man. Firehawk. X. You know what I mean? Firehawk was taken, so I had to put an X in front of it. But I am the Firehawk, the only one. Well, it's another one. There's about 5 of us. But I'm the only one with the X. Yeah? You get me? Firehawk. That's me. Well, it's not just me, but there's a few others as well. I can't make my mind up if I'm real or not. Oh, he's gone. Firehawk is gone, but he's not gone. He's gone, but he's gone. Like a sausage on a griddle. He went off and did a piddle. Oh, don't mess with my mizzle. I'll make you diz a pizzle. I tell you what, these long journeys can really get you downer. I feel like I should be playing Star Marine now. I feel bad, Sonic, that I didn't take you up on your offer. You're a bloody sausage. Hello! Hello, matey. Hello. Look, I'm sorry I couldn't jump in at that moment. I didn't realise what I was doing. I thought, basically, I saw the message and then I pressed the bracket and I thought you were in my server. So I pressed it and then it logged me out and put me in Star Marine. So I'm sorry, I was trying to do something else, mate. Know what I mean? Anyway, how are you, Sonic? Are you there? I'm a bloody sausage. You're a bloody sausage. Yeah, it's true. I'm heading to the drug lab in the dark again because I'm a glutton for punishment. A sucker for the rancid grease of life. Pity the woodworm. Oh, you don't know what it's like, mate. That's the thing. You don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like. It's got dark. It's all gone dark, and now I'm stuck. Yeah, I can't get my ships out at the moment. They all show up as destroyed. Oh, why is that? Is that a glitch, or you have actually destroyed them? What's the deal? I mean, have you actually done that, or is that like a Mark or Bent issue? It's a bug, right? Okay. Mark, smash it!
I'll try, but I can't reach it. Can't go out in the sunlight, I'll dissolve.
Who's this bozo now? Firehawk? Still searching for his friends. Yeah, like, I'm the only one, but I'm not. There's a few others as well. Like, there's about 10 of us Firehawks. But I'm the only one with the X. So where am I? I'm 8,000 altitude. I better do a little roly-poly here. See if I can get in. So what am I doing? What am I doing? What's my name? Who am I? How can I handle it? Let's just turn down the speed, man. Ah. I am slightly miffed now because I've totally messed this up, haven't I? Ah. Life is such a giggle. I'm sort of past caring, really. Right, let's see where we are. Right, let's see how close to the absolute nub we are. Pretty close to the nub. When I land a ship, I like to go belly up. Right, okay, we're all right. We're still in one piece. Thankfully, the mechanics of the game are not actually that well factored, so it means that you, even though you hit the deck at a very high speed, you don't explode. Right, so I've got my lights on or off. That is the question. The lights are now on, but there's nobody home. Right, let's just go in here, because I like to have a broad general view of things. Let's see if we can find at 55 frames a second. It's not bad, is it? I mean, this is the best frame rates I've had. I thought Star Marine would suit your mass murdering tendencies. Hey, look, that was not very nice of me, was it? I completely tagged that geezer last time. I couldn't help myself. I don't know what came over me. Like a red mist came down. You don't know what it's like to swallow the Silver Surfer. Funny though. Well, I don't know. I think there could have been a little bit more foreplay before I offed him in the chest. But I mean, I reckon it was good enough. It was good enough. Yeah, if I'd have thought it through, I could have thought to myself, well, he's in an Aurora. There's not much cargo he's going to be able to take in that, so he's not going to he's not going to buy up all the Widow. Who bought up all the Widows?
Oh, we're much happier now. We belong to Mr. Miggins.
I think his name was Mike Smith or something like that. Mike Smith 89. Anyway, I still see his face at night. His 8-ball hemorrhage staring at me accusingly. Why did you do it? Don't know why. I never did nothing to you. He was running in a suspicious manner. He was running in an aggressive manner. That's exactly what I thought. He put his foot down hard, and I thought, oh, you're testing the water there, mate. And you're imagining that you're running across my ego, and I don't like it. You put your foot down hard in my presence, you better expect a slug between the ribs. You know what I mean? Don't mess. Not sure that would stand up in a court of law. Well, running aggressively never does stand up in a court of law. That's the problem. Let's see now. I've totally testicled this up. I think I've really not made a very nice corned beef hash of it at all. I've sort of overcooked everything, and the egg is on my face. But this is the wrong location, I think. Right, where's that double bump that you... Oh, there's a nice looking double bump over there. Hello, darling. But look, I don't know. What's the story here? Is that a double bump? I don't know. It's impossible to tell in the dark, isn't it? It's just frantic business. But I have got 57 frames. I mean that in itself is a victory, I think. I mean, I've not had that before. Let's see if I can find that geezer. Anyone about? No. Oh, it's very tricky in the dark, said the bishop to the actress. Well, exactly. Let's see what we can do. There's no chance of insertion at this angle. What we might find is that the entry of the ship into your yielding atmosphere is not able to engage a satisfactory egress, and therefore the location, what is known as the drug lab, is going to be quite difficult to locate. Almost like, no, I'm not even going to say that, that's too rude. Right, okay, let's just think now of searching for impossible things in the dark. Let's go this way. I don't know, mate. I'm not going to play that game. That's too boring. I'm annoyed now because I didn't want to have to do that. I just came down at the wrong moment. Totally at the wrong moment. Anyway, look, Sonic, how are you today? Were you playing late last night? I saw you the other day. You were playing at like 4:22 a.m. You said, I'm just going to jump in for a couple of hours. And I was thinking, you live the life, don't you? It's amazing. That must be nice. What's it like at very late? Yeah. What's it like at 4:22 a.m. Is it just a lot of? Do you go on the American server at that time, or do you stick with the European one? I mean, is the European one a bit quieter at that time? Do you get better frame rates? I've got 47 frames here. I'm quite impressed. Pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, it's so much smoother. I mean, I'm not joking. Like, you know, Citaro, the streamer Citaro, he streams like 4K and he gets really good frame rates, and the game it's like a totally different game when you get really nice frame rates. But I'm 51 here and it's lovely. It's totally different. The buttery frames dripping with oil, beautiful. The orange glow of a man who doesn't know what he's doing. Very late. EU, it's very quiet. US org members tend to play on EU at the time. Oh, do they indeed? Okay, right. I suppose that makes sense. Yeah, you go where it's quietest. Do you find that when you play at that time, do you get much better frame rates? Or is it still, I mean, is it still crowded? Like we're talking 50 people in. I mean, I know that's always not the deciding factor, the number of people in the server, but I stay up to hang out with them, but it half kills me. Yeah, I know, I can imagine, mate. So which members of the team of the org rubber are... Oh, is that crashed now? No? No, I'm alright, I'm still in. Phew. I've been worried there for a minute. Didn't know what was going on. Okay, let's see if we can get onto this. Right, get me out of here, man. I just don't want to be here anymore. Right, I'm going to go further afield. What was it? Selin. Yeah, let's go to Selin. And we're going to pick up some corundum. Just for want of anything else to do, really. I'd like it if I could find it though, like... What's that? What is that? can it be obstructed if it's in my... It's in my map as green. How can it be obstructed? That's what I'd like to know. Go to the Comaray instead. Comaray is also obstructed. Right, so I've just got to get out of the atmosphere basically. Just got to get up here at about 50 degrees and get off this silly pre-scum tip that I'm on and just put the engines on. About 5 of them. We need some more UK and EU members. Yeah, no, just fair enough, mate. I mean, this is the problem I had with WHP, is that it's all just sort of fans of Dan Giesling who play at that time, and I can't make it. It's crazy, the Discord on his thing. It's just like, oh Dan, you were great today. Dan this, Dan that. Oh Dan, I like your shoes. Oh Dan, what are you drinking? Oh Dan, where'd you get a new hat? Dan. And you know, I like the guy, but it's not like I want to get married or anything. Like, the community was quite good for a while, and maybe I do want to get married to him. I don't know. Maybe I didn't realise that. Maybe that's what this is all about. It's some sort of sublimated desire that I have for Dan Giesling, and I'm just sort of, you know, I'm just sort of delaying it. This is my putty object, you know. I'm just sort of, you know, playing around in the server, just hoping to run into Dan. Oh Dan, I like your shirt, Dan. Dan, how many gold chains have you got? Dan. It's odd, you know, celebrity, the way it works. It really is. But anyway, I'm not complaining about Dan. I think the guy's fantastic, really. Like, you know, he's a solid geezer, I reckon. But I don't know. The fan base is a little bit, a bit OTT. Right, okay, the hero worship thing gets a bit weird. Yeah, he's a bloody casual. Yeah, he is a bit, isn't he? He is a bit. It's all about the views. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I've got nothing against the guy. He's made a living out of it. Good luck to him. But I do find the community now to be a bit more kind of worshipy than they were before. And it's hard to just chat about stuff in there because people are like, he's quite. I got been told off too many times. I think that's what it is. There's a lot of people on that server who kind of go, oh, we noticed that you mentioned this and we'd prefer you didn't, and you posted a picture of this and you're not allowed to do that, and stuff like that. I just go, oh, okay then, all right, yeah, no running in the hallway. Do you know what I mean? It gets on my nerves. So anyway, that's me, my little rant about the WHP. But, you know, hats off to them. You know, have you got the papers? Don't know, maybe. Why don't you come and find out? You know, that's how I am. Yeah, it was a bit like that, yeah. It was a bit like being at school, you know. Dan says you're not allowed to do this. Don't you, Dan? And he's like that. He's never on it. He never says a word in it. Occasionally he'll go, what's his phrase? I can't even remember what it is now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And then you get a million like the widgets saying, let's go. Let's go. It's weird. Anyway, let's try now to see if we can actually locate. So with Comaray, I think what I'll do is I'll relocate directly to Selin. Not so much for Selin. Let's see if we can get there. Baby. There's my little sellout. Beautiful. I like that comment very much. I'm not going to repeat it, but that's sort of how I felt after being chided like a naughty boy. It's funny, they set up this self-promotional channel so you could sort of promote your own stuff, and if you posted something in there more than once, they sort of had a go at you as if you were some sort of troll, you know. Amazing. Now, where was it now? I can't remember. It was Tram and Myers, wasn't it? Tram and Myers, please welcome on the stage, Tram and Myers! Hello there, we're all the way from OM6, Tram and Myers. Hey Tram, what have you been up to today? Well, Myers, I was just wondering about the price of corundum. Oh, were you? Were you, Myers? Yeah, I was Tram. Hang on, are you Tram or Myers? It's a bit confusing. I don't know, it doesn't matter, we're both the same person. Right, Tram and Myers, here I come, in the dark again. What is this, nighttime scenario? Everywhere I go, it's dark. Who put the lights out? Due to budget cuts, Chris Roberts has turned out the lights. Well, Tram. Yes, Myers? What do you reckon about the price of corundum, Tram? Well, I don't know, Myers. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, Tram. Hey, Myers. Yes, Tram? What do you reckon about the price of laranite? I don't know. Sounds like a scam to me. Oh. Will our hero be happy as laranite, or will he be as caught in the corundum of his own making? Right, let's see now. We are travelling at 1,113 kilometers nano blip, and that means the velocity of this hour could cause a fracture in the very continuum of the space-time's short-circuit widget, which has overthrustled my dingle wobble. And when that happens, you know that you're in for a party. Whoop, whoop! Oh, God help me, man. Why? Why don't they just come and take me away? No, I'm not saying that. I hate people who say things like that. Oh, I'm mad, me. Anyway, at this time of night, Chris Roberts is tucked up in bed with his night light on, with sandy lights from every night to help him breathe, because he can't lie on his back, because he, and you know, he has to lie, you know, he puts a peg on his nose, he doesn't like it, so he rolls over, he's on his side, see, he's sewn a tennis ball into the back of his pyjamas, so he can't lie on his back like that. My grandmother did that to my grandfather once. He said, if you do that to me again, I'll throw you out window. Didn't like it, see, didn't like it. Right, we're coming in now, 50-55. At this time of night, Eric Curran Davis, he's, I don't know, he's lying on the kitchen floor, weeping, because he knows that the fridge alarm that he put on is still on, and he's really hungry. Why did I do it? Why? I put the goddamn alarm on my fridge. I can't get in. I really need a cookie. I need a cookie. Eric needs a cookie. Right. I know what I'm talking about. Right, okay. At this time of night, Sandy Gardner, she's out for a run. She's a fit lady. She goes jogging at this time of night. I'm a bit worried I'm going to crash. I'm not paying attention to the business at hand. Oh. Alright, we're in trouble now. There we go. We're alright, we're alright, we're alright. Everything's alright. Where's Tram and Myers? Where's Tram and Myers? Hey Tram, where's Myers? Why, Tram? I don't know. Hey, Myers, where's Tram? Hey, Tram, where's Myers? Where the hell is these guys? Where are these guys? You guys, you're crazy, you guys. Tram and Myers. Gosh, it just gets right up my Flanagan's ravine. It really does. Where? Where? Is that the Morgoth emergency shelter? Is Darren there? Darren! I need to speak to Darren. I'm lost. I'm lost. This game just does my nut. Where is Tram and Myers? There you are, darling. Hi, Tram. Hi, Myers. Right, come on in. Taste. Taste the glue. Come on in and taste the glue.
Landing gear down.
Bake 'em away, twos. Are you thinking about getting the 100 downer? Hey, Jambi, I was, yeah, and I thought today it was I really thought today, thanks for stopping by the way, mate. I really thought today that it was going to be released, and I looked on the ship upgrades widget, and it's not on there. So, or the ship widget, it's not on there. So I was thinking that somebody's having a laugh, but I am thinking of getting one. I sort of like the idea of it. I don't know, it's not really the ship for me, but I do like the idea of getting the cargo one, just have a little bit of a cargo run around. It might save me a bit of interminable trekking across the verse to get to places like this. It might be a bit more nippy, I was thinking. I could just get down and just do a little bit of a looks like a shoe man. Yeah, looks like a shoe man. Hi, my name is Shoeman. I work with Tram and Myers. Yeah, I hear you, brother. I really do. It does look a bit pants, doesn't it? But it's funny the scale of it as well, because it looks like it's sort of scaled to look like a much bigger ship, I think. And then when you stand next to it, you go, oh, all right, it's tiny. Or maybe the other way around. I'm not sure, but I don't know. It does look a bit pants, I have to say that. But, you know, that's the funny thing, isn't it? You can't always second guess what the Roberts would like to see. My name is Roberts, and I would like to see you looking like a shoe man. Nope, wrong button. Right, okay, here we go. Let's just see where we are with the old Tram and Myers business. Oh, we're not far off, are we? There we go. Let's just get here and here. Dropping down like a stone, dropping like a plum into a bowl of chicken soup. We will... Careful with that vinegar, mother! Oh! Oh, it stings! Oh, it burns! Oh, mother! Pass me the Germaline! No, we're alright. We're down. Ah. Never put your lights out in the dark, because you will find yourself unable to see out. I see, said the blind man. There we go. Right, here we are. Looks like a shoe man. Could be fast though for sure. Yeah, a ship goes very beige. Functionality over style. Yeah, it gets the job done. That's all that matters. Yeah, you don't need a 100i. You've got a cutlass. Yeah, you're right actually. You're probably right. I shouldn't spend money in the game. It's just daft, isn't it? Eh? Eh, lads? Jambi, how much have you spent? Just out of interest. I'm not, you know, I'm not being funny. I am interested. I was trying to tot it up the other day. I've sort of tried to do it in increments, you know. I've sort of incrementally upgraded from the original starter ship, and then originally I bought a Titan, and then I've also done that with that. So I've sort of incrementally upgraded, and then I did splash out on the Prospector, which is annoyingly not functional in the game at the moment. Like the doors don't work, but you know, nothing new there, is there? Who knew? Hey Tram, the doors don't work. I know, Myers. It's crazy. But I reckon that with a little bit of tweaking and a little bit of love from Eric Kyron Davis, I'm sure that his corkscrew haircut can be used to open the door. Just push his hair into the lock and turn him sharply to the left, and the lock will just open sesame. Right, let's just go in here now and see what paltry profits we can garner from the trade that was. Hello, why are you waving around like a loser here? Look, there we are. That's what, is that it? Is that what I want? There we go. Now, Cutlass, best all-round ship in the game. 3.2 Prospector will come into its own. Yeah, I know. I'm looking forward to making some money. How do we look? I would like to sort of put some of my. Has anyone else got a Prospector? You've got to spend about 250 euros. All right, yeah, no, okay, fair enough. I mean, I think that's sort of where I am. Also, I'm not quite sure. I've got that Origin bike, you know, that weird-looking X1 thing, which I don't like it at all. But I bought it as a sort of token to sort of upgrade from there. So, what have you got? A Titan and a Sabre. What's the Titan now? What is that? I don't even know what that is. Jambi, what's the Titan? Just remind me. Is that a big ship? It sounds like a big ship. Right, now Corundum apparently is cheap. 2.41. I don't know what to do here. I'm just going to buy a bit of it. I've got 4,000. I'll spend half my widgets on that. There we go. Purchase corundum. I got it. Yeah. It's the cargo. Oh, sorry. Yes, you're right. I should know that. It's the Titan, the cargo event. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But that's getting upgraded, isn't it? I quite like the look of that. That new one doesn't look half bad. I was thinking, oh God, I might spend £48 here. I'll get one. I'll go mad and get one. Hey, Tram, you gonna get the Titan? Hey, Marius, I sure am. No, I didn't talk to my other selves. I just decided all on my own to do it, without my mummy's permission or anything. I just went ahead and got one. No, I haven't bought the Titan, but I did really think about doing it. Purely because I'm an idiot. If I were an idiot, would I be able to do this? Come on, open the door for me. I'm an idiot. Can't you see? Moron coming through. Right, let's go... let's go this away. Let's go that away. Let's go into the dark recesses of Tram and Myers. Hey, Tram, why do you keep around here? I don't know, Myers. Let's check it out. Oh, somebody's left a cutlass. Let's steal it. This will be the scene where he steals his own ship and then sues himself and gets the money back that he paid to himself for not stealing it in the first place. In a legal conundrum that they can only regard as a work of genius, executed by a complete moron, an idiot savant. Only a man of true genius could have fooled himself into stealing something that he didn't even own in the first place, only to claim it back with an expedited insurance claim, which meant that retroactively he could claim back on the insurance from the original property and thereby gain 2 cutlasses for the price of 1. Only a fool would do such a thing, because it can be proved legally that neither cutlass belongs to anybody. Both cutlasses, in fact, belong to Tram and Myers. That's right, Tram! Ha ha, Myers! We sure fooled him. Okay, and on that note, I shall take off like a bird made of steel, with a belly full of corundum. Here we go, boys. Let's rock and roll. It's the Cargo Avenger. It's only a babine. A babine. It's deceptively named, like the new skin they put on the rework. Back in a sec. Yes, all right, matey. I appreciate you stopping by, I really do. It makes a nice change to have somebody to chat to. And especially the boys from Links Industrial. This is our org. This is the org of choice. If you're thinking of going anywhere, go here. I'll tell you another thing. The man Jambi has got a very fine line in posters, a very fine line in publicity, and a very fine line in t-shirts. It's all coming together for us. If you want to join an org with lots of big ships and lots of sweet geezers, you come to the right place. Links Industrial is the org going places. Jambi's fierce for the dogfighting. Sonic is the brains of the operation. And me, I'm just a friend of Tram and Myers. Right, okay, let's get out of here. Yeah. I was thinking about the prospector, if anyone's listening. I was thinking about the prospector as being a way of us, you know, we can head out, if anyone else has got one, we can head out and do some mining and get some money into this org, we can start a fund, pour some cash into the organisation. I thought that would be quite good. I like the idea of going out and mining for the org, you know, rather than for my own self-interested gain. Doing it for the crew, you know what I mean? Right, is it possible in the game, that's what I'm wondering, is it possible in the game to set up a kind of a way of donating money to the organisation? Do we have to do it through the service beacons? I presume we could set up some daft contracts, like, you know, transports that are literally 10 yards away, and, you know, you can donate money to another player in that way. I'm assuming, if, you know, if I set it up I suppose you've got the problem being, of course, in using the service beacons to donate money to another player is you can't designate which player is going to accept it. So you take the risk of someone else going, yeah, I'll take that transport contract for a large amount of money. Thank you very much. Goodbye, Tram and Myers. It's good night from him, and it's good night from me. Or is it the other way around? I can't remember. Anyway, happy nappies as we look at the dreary sight receding into the distance. Right, let's go somewhere. Now my thoughts were, if you take Selin, we've got to go. I think we've got to bounce past here. Although I am a pirate, so I'll be careful. If I take this to Olisar, I should make a slight profit. I got it for 2.4 or something. I'm going to get very minimal profit by doing this. But yeah, I'm not sure what the mechanic for donating money to the org would be. If that's...
Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah, okay. I've got to be careful here. Where's Port Olisar? Give me the port of my dreams. Where are you? There. It's a little bit lower down than I thought it was.
Quantum drive is now on.
I wonder if the guns will open up. I'm not sure. Early days yet. Yeah, I understand. You know, stand on me. I thought maybe I'd do that. If there's a way of doing it, if we can get a sort of... I like the idea, Sonic, right, of going out in my prospector and just mining for the org. Just bringing it all back. Profit, profit, profit. Yeah, it needs more game mechanics in place for a money transaction. I think you could do it for a service beacon, but you do risk that there is a chance that someone else will pick it up. And then you're screwed, aren't you? You sort of donated to the wrong... Oh, I've donated to the wrong cause. Oh dear. I meant to donate to save the cat, and I've donated to the EDL by mistake. Oh dear. Oh, hello. What's this now? A little bump as I come into the armistice. Right, drop my legs. Become pre-scum again.
Landing gear down.
Landing gear down. Olisar landing services on.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Pad assigned. Joystick held. Moving to the side. Lifting nose. Pointing ship randomly in the wrong direction. Going full throttle anyway, like an idiot. There we go.
Contact.
Now they're going to open up on me because previously I've had trouble with this. I've had trouble with this in the sense that the turrets open up on you when you've got a crime stat, but maybe you have to be full crime stat before they do it. Anyway, we can use the... Can we not use the service beacon idea as a kind of bookmarking system? Like I can send one to you for like 1 crown.
Automated landing.
And credit, I mean. Crown, I'm in Sweden then for a minute. I can send a service beacon to you for like 1 credit, you accept it, and then you get my location. So it's a way for us to track each other in the verse. That would work, wouldn't it? Sorry if it's a bit noisy, but I've got the
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
settings way up. Let's just have a little look at this. This is Port Olisar for those that don't know. It's a space station within the verse. You can see another ship parked behind me there. This is the main place where you spawn if you don't have a sort of crime rating. So kind of like, this is like the Christian camp in a sea of trouble. It's like a 3-ring circus, basically. This is Port Olisar. I think that's how you pronounce it. Olisar, Olisar, never before has a port wanted more. And this is the place to come if you like a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Oh, what a depressing noise. Let's get out of the seat and take a little stroll to the stern of the ship, where we will find the exit, and then we'll get rid of all this nasty corundum which is cluttering up the gills. Hello? Was there a point to the widget? La-di-da-di-do. But yeah, I was thinking that, you know, that might be a mechanic that we could use in the org to find each other. I'd have to be lightning fast, buttons smashed to snag the beacon before someone else does. Yes, you would. That's the point. Like I could send you, like, you know, like, I don't know, let's say 10,000 credits, but if someone else mashed the button first, it's gone, isn't it? But yeah, as a way of sending each other bookmarks, it would work, because I could, you know, if I'm on a location on a moon somewhere middle of nowhere, I mean that's how it works anyway, but I mean it's just a way of designating locations to each other. If you make the price low enough, no one will take it, except you know that you know, you can see it's from me and you can accept it. So I mean, I reckon that's quite a good mechanic that we can sort of co-opt, if you know what I mean. Right, let's sell some corundum and see what's on the docket. Let's go this way, let's go this way. I should be working, actually. That's the thing that I'm not doing, that I should be doing. But it's okay. I'll stream for a bit and then I'll get on with it. I've got all day. That's the way I look at it. Friday night tonight, innit? Whoa, what a palaver. I went out last night, though. I went to see a show last night. A friend of mine, well, I say a friend of mine, somebody that I know, was doing a show. And I can only say it was the biggest load of codswallop I've ever seen in my life. And, you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. Right, why am I here? I always do this. I come in like a zombie and go straight for the yellow business when I should be looking down and dark and dirty at the kiosk console of Chris, the KKK. Right, let's sell. From the Cutlass Black, there's 9 of those. Yeah, I made a very minimal profit. And why does it take 3 presses to get your credits? That's what I want to know. So that, you know, it's very minimal, isn't it? But I think what I'll do now is I'll see if the daylight is shining on the drug lab, and we'll just head over there now and see if we can find the correct amount of powder to snort into our nostrils. I've no drug references, please. It's a family show. Right, let's go and press that. I'll get out of here. As the music becomes all dreary and dreamy. Eric Kyron Davis had his hair done yesterday. They turned him into a corkscrew and they scrubbed his troubles away. Now with his rotating haircut, he can turn sharply to the right. And even if his haircut is facing the front, it still looks like a pile of shite. He is Eric Kyron Corkscrew Davis, the man with the hair on fire. If you put enough gel in your hair, then you can go to Tram and Myers. Right, okay, sorry about that little song there. I just don't know what came over me. Let's go down. It could be a hit. Could have a hit on my hands, man. You heard that Eric Kyron Davis song? It's work of genius, man. Bit like... No, I'm not even going to say his name. Right, okay. Back in this, man. Back in this, like a Like somebody's shumped my hump. Get my drift? Just in the nick of time. It's a family show. Yeah, I know. What kind of twisted family are you talking about? Hey, Tram, it's a family show. Hey, Myers, I know. You don't remind me. I already know. Come on, let me light up the way for me. The pathway glistens.
Systems are online.
Oh, the primrose way that lights the way to the everlasting bonfire. Is that the quote? I can't remember. Right, pre-scum no longer. We are fully fledged scum.
Contact.
Out and about.
Gear up.
There's my contact. It's a Gladius. Wants to know me. Bring it on, son. I'll eat your Gladius for breakfast. Gladius is actually a wooden sword. So, there you go. You're a bit obsessed with this Myers chap. Does he owe you money? He does. He lent it to Tram, who lent it to me. So I've got to go through Tram to get to him. Hey, if you want to speak to Myers, you got to go through me. Who are you? Tram. I'm Tram. He's Myers. You better watch your step, kid. You're going to get burned. Right, okay, let's have a look at this. We're going to go a yalla, 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 yalla. So yalla. What am I doing? Not that one, but this one. I'll tell you what, I've got the settings on this stick really cock-a-hoop. Where's Jambi gone? Jambi 262. The Irishman with the artistic eye. Right, let's see if we can find this. See if we can find this place.
Quantum drive is now.
Oops-a-daisy. Whoops, Scotties. Are you prepared to take the risk? OM1, OM5, OM3. Now we're going to play a game now. Hunt the OM4. There it is.
Quantum drive is now on.
So my confusion is probably quite large, but I would say, are these OM points?
Drive is now off.
Are they geostationary? I mean, do they orbit with the planet, or are they fixed in place, or are they on a different orbit? Because it does seem to me that they don't correspond. Where's this? It's not still in the dark, is it? What the deal? What's the deal, man? All right. Nothing to be done. Nothing to be done. Really don't know what to do now. All right, let's just take a punt on something else. Let's go to Daymar. Let's go to Daymar. But before we do that, I just want to make sure that this music is killed, because it's doing my head in. There. Have a bit of that instead. Feel the vibes. Right, let's go. Day Margate. Let's have a day at the seaside. They move with the planet. Okay, alright, okay, that makes sense then, because that otherwise you wouldn't be able to use OM4 to navigate to where the white stripe is. I get it, I get it, I get it. Pardon me for being an idiot. I don't mean to sound cruel and heartless, but I am, so that's how it comes out.
Quantum drive is now off.
Right. Now, what I used to like going to Kudra Ore on a Sunday afternoon with the wife. But then she left me, ran off with a freelancer driver. I never heard from her again.
Quantum drive is now on.
please be in the daylight. I just want to go somewhere where the sun is shining. I can't take the darkness anymore.
Drive is now off.
I need some vitamin D in the game. Oh, Christ. Right, let's just go somewhere where the sun is shining. What about this side of the planet? Let's go over here.
Auto drive is now on.
So I just want to reiterate that if you're looking for an org to join, please sign up to Links Industrial. We're accepting people at the moment, and we're very interested in those that are into kind of like a kind of gameplay that doesn't take itself too seriously, but a kind of gameplay that is giving space to others, a kind of gameplay that is focused on making Links Industrial a top org within the Star Citizen universe. Right, let's see now, what have we got? Everything's a little bit far away here. Eager Flats. I'm a bit reluctant to go to Eager Flats, but let's go there anyway. He was reluctant to go to Eager, but then he became eager to go to Reluctant Flats. Oh, could I go to Reluctant Flats? I'd much rather go there. I'm really eager to go there. No, I'm afraid you're going to have to go to Eager Flats. Oh, I'm reluctant to go there. There's no pleasing some people, is there? Hey, Myers. Yes, Tram. Would you like to go to Eager Flats? Oh, I'm reluctant to go to Eager Flats. I'd rather go to Reluctant Flats. I'm eager to go there. Myers. Oh, Myers. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Okay. I'm fixing to figuring to give you some sass. Okay, let's carry on then. We're going to 337, 336, 335. We're turgidly making our way through the verse. But 33 frames, we can't complain. It's not as buttery as it was earlier, but we've had pretty good frame rates on this run. I mean, if they bring in this fix, could be really good. Could be good. It's all to play for now. Links Industrial, the finest org of them all. It's org-tastic, I would say. You get my meaning. Look at this. I mean, the game looks so good. It really does. I find it difficult to tire of this site. I mean, it is. I mean, I think the gameplay's, the space travel is. I don't know. What do you feel about this? The length of the. Thanks for. Yeah. Okay. No problem, mate. We're getting there. No, absolutely we are. We are definitely getting there. I feel that. But yeah, Links Industrial. We're growing. That's what I will say. We're growing. So please join us. But this site here is a wonderful site, and I do think that for me the travel times, I don't know, it kind of adds a realism to it that they are this long. I think they could shave a minute off. I find that I tend to go a little bit nuts after if I know a journey is going to take me. It is realistic though, isn't it? You're right. That is the thing about it. It does have a realism to it. Yeah, there is that. I think possibly I was in the original days. I don't know if you remember this. They were talking about you'll be on a journey in your ship. You can set a kind of more of an autopilot feeling, and you can get out and wander around your ship. Every time I've done that so far, it ends up turning the ship off. But when there are things to do on the ship, like other scanning stations, or you can pull out units and swap out things and repair things while you're flying along, that to me makes sense. But then that would be happening presumably when there are longer, like quantum times, or longer planetary landings maybe. I don't know. But it's more to me the fact that I've got to sit in the cockpit and there's nothing else to do except to try and keep the widget on top of the widget. Oh, my minigame, put the man head on the body of the man as a minigame. Yeah, thank you, Chris. And you know what I mean. You've just got to keep that thing focused on the widget where you're intending to go, and then that's it. You know, there's nothing else to do. There's nothing else to do. Do you know what I mean? If it was too quick to get about, it wouldn't seem as immersive. Yeah, you're right. You are right. You're absolutely right. I'll shut up. I think yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head there. And this is just glorious. This. Look at this. Do you get like a shield reading? It doesn't show up on the shields, does it? That would be nice if it actually showed up like the shield display reacted to the thing, because it's obviously not. You know, they've. I mean, it's a bit of a cheat, but I understand why they've done it. It's the implication is that the heating up of the re-entry is happening to your shields, not to your ship, so it doesn't. The flames don't form themselves around the actual contours of your actual ship. They form around the contours of the shield, and I think that's a really good solution. But it would just be nice to have that displayed. That heating up of the shield would be nice to have that displayed on the MFD. Just for a complete immersion, darling, have you put the immersion on? I think I'm going to take a shower. Oh, I'm sorry, darling, I turned the immersion off, and so the planetary landings have seemed very unreal indeed. Right, let's just go this way. And, you know, it's always good to have the immersion turned on, because then you can get rinsed at any time. I think the bigger ships will have more of that vibe. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's not like I can walk very far in a Cutlass, is it? Doing stuff in transit. He's back. Jambi's back in the frame. Hello, mate. How you doing? Hello. Thanks for stopping by again. We're just coming in. We're just debating whether the travel times are immersive or recursive. By which I mean, are they good or bad? I mean, we've come to sort of conclusion that it is a nice immersive touch to leave the immersion fully switched on and have longer travel times. In the sense, and we're also talking about the fact that perhaps in game you better do stuff to your ship while you're doing this. Now, something that I've seen that Cicero does is that when he's like, all right, I should be on full speed here, by the way. When he gets up to full speed, he actually turns the engine off and just coasts along. And I was wondering if that's something that you've tried, or is that? I'm good, mate. I'm good. Unless you're talking to Sonic, in which case, fire away. But yeah, Jambi, I really do appreciate your posters. They're very, very good, mate. I really like the work you've done there. Really, really solid. Just ease this down a little bit. What is your guys' approach to these sort of planetary landings then? Do you turn engines off once you get up to full cruise speed, or do you keep the engines on, or what do you do? What fun. Right, okay. What are we on, 33? Coming in a bit close to the toads here. I think we shall rise above the toads, give it a 5. Give it full power though, but let's not get too silly. We are a little bit low, but we're on 31 frames, so we're not too bad. Look at this now. Lovely job. Oh, I got damage on the front there, no. I'm alright. I have struck the planet sharply on the chin, but I don't seem to be any the worse for wear, so happy nappies, eh? Coming in at 220. I haven't tried coasting with the engine off, but theoretically inertia should carry the vessel forward indefinitely in space. Yeah. Oh, my pleasure, Jambi, but you know, good work, mate. And Jambi is the artist of Links Industrial. He produces posters and t-shirts for us. Does a very good job. Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. I think obviously it's not good to do it when you're 1,000 meters above the deck, but I mean, I might try it next time. It does seem to work. I think you drop down a little bit faster than you normally would do, so your re-entry is a little bit hotter maybe, but you get closer to the surface faster maybe by switching off the engine. I could be wrong on that score. Let's just get the nose up a little bit here. There we go. Just get a slight drift down. It's fine. Something like that. There we go.
Contact.
Another cutlass, 43 out. Can't see out in this goddamn dust. 3 weeks in this stinking desert, all I get to look at is your ugly mug. Quit whining. Okay, let's we're looking for the last pyramid of commanderies.
Water, water. If only I had water. God damn it, the radio's broken. How will we ever contact the base? We're gonna have to call International Rescue. International Rescue.
Oh, Father. Some guys are stranded in the desert. They're looking for the last pyramid of commanderies.
Get right on it right away, Scott.
Sorry, I'm having a flashback. Right, okay, let's
3 weeks in this stinking desert, all I get to look at is your ugly mug. Quit whining.
Right, let's just stop having a flashback now. All right, you're trying to land the ship, for God's sake. Get a grip. I do like that feature where it sort of comes out as a the style of your own business gets caught up in the very thing that you thought it wasn't. What? What's the matter with you, man? Speak sense for a change. Right, where is this base then? I've lost it now. Art Corp Mining? No. Where is it? Done it again, haven't I? It's over here. There it is. Eager Flats. I knew I was reluctant to go there, but I just didn't know why. Okay, cool. Let's just go there. I don't think I've ever been to Eager Flats. Because I've always been reluctant to go there, but now now that I'm here. Hello? Hello?
Front impact warning.
Yeah, well, we don't need any front impact warnings. We can see it, thank you. Look at this tiny little spot of the nothing. Eager Flats. Do you know what I hope? I hope that I've found the biggest money spinner ever in the history of Star Citizen is here at Eager Flats, and nobody knew about it except me. Don't land on the spike, because that will give you a little pain in the anus. Right, okay, let's come down. Boom. Boom, boom, shake it up. At last, some daylight, boys. I usually just floor it until 5,000 meters, then drop off speed about 40k out from target. Okay, by the time you slow down, usually about 10k away. Go and see if I can hop on into the PU. Go for it, Jambi. Don't stand around watching this nonsense. That's for sure. But yeah, hop in. If you see me in there, then please join, and we can hang about. You could go and help Downer, security. Be careful, he might shoot you by accident. Man's a cold-blooded killer. Yeah. I'll be here though. Going to see if I could probably go and help down security. I'll be here though intermittently. Alright mate, listen, no stress, right? You don't have to join me, that's fine. No bother. No bother at all. I'll catch you another time. I'm not going to be on that long after this. I want to just see if I can make a bit of cash. Right. Puppy power. Right, let's just go. Oh God, I'm having like a major meltdown here. It's like a midlife. I just like keep mentioning children's TVs sort of burnt into my brain. I don't know how it happens. Never even watched Scrappy-Doo ever. Who was that? Oi, guns up. What's going on? Oh, I love this daylight. I almost feel like I'm getting vitamin D off the screen. Champion up here, man, yeah, man could escort you. No prostitution, no. No, I get the offer. It's merely an offer of, you know, a secure company rather than an offer of intimate exchange. Right, okay, let's go this way. Anyway, you see where I am. I'll probably be alright because I think my cargo is probably going to be worth about 20 pence. Now, guns up. You never know who's waiting on the other side. Hello? There we go. Don't mess. Right? Don't mess with them. Now, are you kidding? There's nothing to buy here. Why on earth? Why? This is why I've never come here. Emergency shelter. Alright, well that's all very well. But like I don't need a pair of boots. I've already got a pair of boots. Can I get into the bed? Drop. No, I can't get into the bed. Well, it's not much of an emergency shelter. You have to sleep on the floor, is it? God, imagine how happy you'd be if you made it to this place and found there was a load of food, pills, and a bed. Oh my God. Stay here all week. All right. Well, that was a complete waste of time, and I'm now slightly annoyed. Who knew? Right. Well, I am now going to get myself out the front door, and I'm going to hop out for a bit. That's what I'm going to do. I'll be back on again, probably in about an hour or something, if anybody's interested. But as it goes, just now, I'm going to say this has been the stream. We've tried to make it happen. I'm not sure about leaving my ship here either. It's a bit daft, isn't it? But I really want them to bring that persistence thing in where you can go to sleep in your ship and then wake up in another dimension. But all that remains to say is, like, you know, just watch it, right? Just watch it. No, in a non-aggressive way, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching. Thanks for stopping by, Sonic and Jambi. Brilliant to have you on. And hopefully I'll hook up with you a little bit later. I'll be back on in about an hour. Nice to see you in the PU. Cheers, boys.